So at a young age, I would say around 11 or 12, I would have my cousin Kiana or my god sister Tiara or my grandmother or mom do my hair, and every time they did it, I would get silk out, press outs, and they would burn me 25/8, and it would hurt so bad. And my mom's favorite line for that is the things you have to do to make yourself look beautiful. I never understood that. I understood it a little bit, but not to where you have to burn me, because that's not mandatory in getting your hair done. So at that moment, I learned how to do everything on my own, braids and ponies and sew-ins. I actually started off doing sew-ins. When I think of braids, I think of protective. So that's another reason why for sure I definitely do not use heat. So doing everything heatless. As you notice, I don't use a press comb, I don't use a flat iron, barely a blow dryer. That's the most you will get out of me is a blow dryer. I don't like heat. It causes heat damage. You have to cut it out, restart growing. Just too much to go through. So you stitch, basically think of it as stitching and adding on to what you have in front. So I'm going to stitch a little piece, not too big. If you want to do a smaller, that's completely up to you. I kind of like the medium stitch size. And as you're stitching too, I noticed like when I first started doing these and my stitches were more loose, you have to stay firm. So at all times, try to keep your fingers closed, because at all times you're basically using your thumb and your index finger doing this. So try to keep that pinch real nice and neat. My biggest tip to my clients is trims and treatments, honestly, protein treatments. Keep a protein treatment in your hair and keep a trim at least once a month minimum. And keeping hair moisturized, not letting your hair get too dried out, and also not overly moisturized it to where it gets so flaky and caked up on your scalp and your pores, and it literally just looks like a big, big thing of white dots just everywhere. Hair only holds moisture for 72 hours. After that, just make sure you keep it moisturized. I will always think like, okay, coming from Southfield to a location or Livernois in Detroit, would be a big clientele difference. But actually, no, clients love people's work. And if they love your work, they're bound to come pretty much anywhere. My favorite part about doing hair, for sure, is when my clients get up, look in the mirror, and literally smile. And look at themselves in a way that they never looked at themselves before.